Good evening, and welcome to the Inlaks Fine Art Award ceremony for 2024. As you all know, the Inlaks Fine Art Award is one of the most coveted for emerging artists in the country. It is usually presented to 5 young artists, all recent university graduates. Each awardee receives financial support from the foundation through the year and also attends a month-long artist residency in India. Jury made up of Sheila Gowda, Sahej Rahal, Premjish Achari, and Sanchayan Ghosh. Before we start our program for the evening, we have a short message by our chairman, Azad. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here this evening, but he sent us a recorded message, and we'd like to play that for you.
Welcome. Thank you all for being here this evening as we recognise the work of 5 exceptional young artists. Your support is an important aspect of these awards. I'm sorry I can't be with you in person. Due to a minor medical matter, I've been grounded for a few weeks. I've been greatly looking forward to this event. For the Inlaks Fine Arts Awards are a special date in the Inlaks Shivdasani Foundation calendar. We're not particularly an arts and culture foundation. Our overseas scholarships represent the whole range of subjects from the humanities through the sciences. Our mission, however, is to identify talent, creativity and calling in young individuals and provide ways in which that talent can be nurtured and brought to bloom. The printed programme for this evening describes the means by which Inlaks does this in the fine arts: overseas scholarships at leading art schools, overseas artist residencies, internships at museums. I won't go into all the detail of the various activities because the programme does an admirable job of doing just that. Suffice it to say, the Foundation considers our artists and writers to be our living treasures. Without them, this land is lost. We're here tonight to celebrate those useless things which cannot be measured or dissected, such as beauty, imagination, play and free expression, inspiration and vision. A world without such qualities would be one in which it would not be worth living. These awards are a small contribution towards making sure that these qualities remain alive and kicking. Thank you once again for being here.
Our awardees this year are Hewali Deka, Jeet Noto, Mothe Mahesh, Anup Let, and Shurajit Moody. Among its many supports in the field of art and culture, Inlaks supports young dancers and choreographers at the Attakalari Centre for Movement Arts in Bangalore. This evening, we have performances devised by dancers Dinesh and Shravan, who were supported by Inlaks as part of the 22-23 studentship. Thank you for those mesmerizing performances, Dinesh and Shravan, and the whole team at Attakalari who made this happen. And thank you to Jaya for being such a wonderful collaborator. Thank you. May I now ask Professor Ghosh to introduce the awardees, who will then take you through a presentation of their practices.
My work basically reflects the rural lifestyle, visuals, and nostalgia. The transformation of the changing condition of my local space, not only just in physically, but can feel it at the philosophically and psychologically level where object, activity, ritual, and engagement of people with various aspects all are changing in value and dimension. It is confusing to introduce myself as a rural or urban being. Maybe because of the knowledge of both space, the changing phenomena are highlighted in my eyes more.
I want to specially thanks the Inlaks Foundation and the jury to selecting me and giving me that opportunity.
As an interdisciplinary practitioner and a research scholar, I am attempting to address the potential forms from Bengal performative traditional practices to create my artistic language. Through the project Notto Company 0.4, its access to cultural practices from the Notto community to build up a collective and shared space through public and mobile installations. It's also a revisit and weave those discourses together to extend the Dalit aesthetics or Dalit literature and arts. Here, I started to explore the paper and the pulp making process itself, a meaning making process, and the medium itself create a conversation and disrupt the visual normative.
I want to thank you for Inlaks team for giving this opportunity and also for each and every jury members.
Hello everyone, my name is Mote Mahesh. I'm from Hyderabad. It consists of a typewriter keys arranged in a row. Each individual key has a letter that constantly hit on the wall and make it marks, leaving an impression on the wall. A blank white paper roll keep on falling uncontrollably by creating a reverberable sound, just like our thoughts.
This is happening, it's happening, look, it's happening, it's happening, this is happening, it's happening, this is happening, it's happening, look, it's happening, 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 this is happening.
This creates an existential dialogue that we are constantly becoming every second and trying to make conscious of it.
Many thank you so much, Inlaks Art Foundation, for select me and the opportunity. বর্তমানে আমি রাজধানী অঞ্চল দিল্লি শহরের গ্রামীণ ও শহুরে এলাকার সামাজিক সম্প্রদায়ের চারপাশে কোয়ার ল্যান্ডস্কেপ নামে একটি নতুন ভাষার মাধ্যমে যেন এই বৃত্তই হয়ে উঠেছে আমাদের জীবনের একমাত্র মূল মন্ত্র। তাই প্রক্রিয়া ভিত্তিক শিল্প অনুশীলনের মাধ্যমে কোয়ার ল্যান্ডস্কেপের মাধ্যমগুলি হল ড্রয়িং, পেন্টিং, পারফরমেন্স আর্ট এবং ইনস্টলেশন আর্ট। এই মাধ্যমগুলির মধ্যে বারবার উঠে আসে আর্থসামাজিক নিয়ম শৃঙ্খলা হিসেবে বিভিন্ন ফর্মের ব্যবহার। আমার পারফরমেন্সের মধ্যে পাবলিক এঙ্গেজমেন্ট হলো একটি খুব গুরুত্বপূর্ণ অংশ, কারণ তাৎক্ষণিক মানুষের ইন্টারাকশন এবং তার ফলে যে রিয়াকশন লক্ষ্য করা যায়।
And I want to thanks Inlaks Foundation for this opportunity and also the jury members. While my practice revolves around alternative photography, I am also concerned about the performativity of the space I document and my negotiation to make my living space into a studio. The intervention of my camera came into existence when I consciously tried to trace the drawing of natural light through a device. This constant change of space and shift create my interest in how a studio can adapt to space as well as the angle of a traveling studio. And map the transforming lifestyle of Shantiniketan in a post-globalization encounter of the rural and the urban. During our residency, Arkan and I embarked on an ambitious project that aimed to respond to the site and its potential.
Okay, so to wind up this session, if I call all the four other awardees to come to the dais here, and if anybody has any question to ask them, Shivali and Mote and Anup and Jeet, please come.
तो वो लोग जैसे नेगेटिव देख के कोई जैसे भूत जैसा दिखता है तो कोई लोग बोला है हाँ शायद बक्सा में भूत लेके चला जा रहा है ऐसा है।
उन लोगों को एंगेज करके जहाँ पे जो टेलर है ना सिलवाने का काम करते हैं और सब्जी बेचते हैं तो उन लोगों के साथ भी मैं काम करता हूँ। तो उन लोगों को एंगेज करके मैं वहाँ पे एक स्पेस क्रिएट करना चाहता हूँ जो एज ए जिस स्पेस का मैं क्वेर आर्किटेक्चर
से अर्ली बहुत लेट 70th सेंचुरी का जो हिस्ट्री है नॉटो कम्युनिटी का माइग्रेशन का वहीं पर से शुरू होता है। उसके पहले क्या था कुछ पता नहीं। सो द आई थिंक मेरा आर्ग्यूमेंट भी ये रहा है मेरा एमफिल पेपर में कि ये जो कम्युनिटी है ये नॉटो एक एक्चुअली ये एक उपाधि है जो तत्कालीन ज़मींदार दिए थे जब वो लोग माइग्रेट करके बोरीशाल बांग्लादेश में आया था।
क्योंकि वो लोगों को खाते हैं ये ऐसा मतलब एक है वहाँ पे अभी भी बहुत डर है। तो वो क्या है अभी वो लोग भी फार्मर है और हमारे गांव के लोग भी फार्मर है बट वहाँ पे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट है कि वो लोग आने से भी लोग घर के अंदर जाते हैं आने नहीं देते मारते हैं ऐसा कुछ है। तो अभी बड़े जब हो रहे हैं जब ऐसे टी ट्राइब कौन है क्या है पढ़ने लगे हैं तब से पता चल रहा है कि वो लोग क्या है असम में कब आए हैं बट असम में अभी तक उन लोगों को वो आइडेंटिटी मिल नहीं रहा है। वो ना असम के हैं मतलब असम के लोग मानते नहीं है कि वो लोग असम के हैं बट वो लोग जहाँ से आए हैं जो इंडिया के अलग अलग स्टेट से गए हैं वो लोग भी एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर रहे उन लोगों को।
How this communication system has been a problem to me for first of all. So since been experiencing those issues, like I was thinking like how can I explore this, like how these mental structures are happening and how these thoughts are communicating with whether with the sign or an image or even I can try with more than that. Like it can be possible. So for now I have these thoughts like I was working on this.
तो वहाँ पे बच्चों के साथ जैसे उन लोगों के साथ थोड़ा ऑब्जेक्ट कलेक्ट कर रहा हो या फिर कोई होम मेकिंग में जो चीज़ यूज़ होता है वो सब चीज़ लेके मैं उसको कैमरा बना रहा हूँ उन लोगों के साथ फिर उनको दे रहा हूँ कि वो लोग अगर फ़ोटो लेना चाहता है तो उन लोगों को पूछ रहा हो कि कैसा फ़ोटो आप लेना चाहते हैं। तो बहुत लोग एक मेमोरी के हिसाब से जो ज़्यादा उन लोग इंगेज में रहते हैं कोई बोल रहा घर का ऐसे तो वो एक रिलेशन बन रहा है मटेरियल के साथ और जो फ़ोटो बन रहा है वहाँ पे जनरेट हो रहा है तो एक वो शेयरिंग और लर्निंग का स्पेस बन रहा है वहाँ पे।
Thank you for sharing your practices. Can I call Sheila up to the stage now to give out the awards? given 400 awards, grants, scholarships over the past few years in this area, and I think that's a remarkable achievement of the foundation. They just give so selflessly of themselves, and that's just what makes Inlaks so special. And so, thank you everyone again.